Yeah, they're all, you guys can go.
You sure you don't?
No, you can go.
So those are secondary actors. Good,
I think everybody's holding out for your pre-start whenever you guys are.
Okay, could I have a pre-start checklist, please?
Okay, pre-start checklist. Dump doors
Are selected closed.
Probe switch.
Selected up.
Yell switch.
Selected off.
Control locks.
Are stowed.
Power forward.
On. Probes, door lights are green.
Radio master.
On. TCAS, red out.
Radios and clocks.
Radios are set. Time is 4:08.
And then you say 48, Kermit?
Yeah, 48. Looking at yours.
Yep.
Engineer set 48.
Com box.
Set left. I've got everything on except the aux.
Set right. Circuit breakers, pilot's pedestal.
Are all in.
Ignition switches.
4 on, off at the post.
Throttles.
Are free and full travel.
Prop reverse safety switch.
Is unlocked.
Changeover switch.
Engineer.
Inboard props.
Are normal.
Prop switches.
All 4 automatic.
Warning lights.
Are checked.
Boatman.
Can you call on FM1 or 2? This selector, the white center selector.
And you just say Boatman LYL.
Yeah, Boatman LYL.
Boatman in position already.
Gracias. Bowman.
What's that?
In position and you're clear to start.
Pre-start checklist complete.
Pilot engineer, fuel flow and flow through complete. Starting order, please.
Starting order will be 3, 2, 1, and 4.
3, 2, 1, and 4. Switches.
Switches on, strobes, position lights.
Turning 3.
Clear on 3. Yep, there's the time.
Yeah, I got him.
Off the buoy. Check. Clear on 2.
Turning 1.
Clear on 1.
And
4.
Pilot engineer, 4 on line 1 pump.
We can call that 49.
49. 49.
3 and 4 look good. They all look good.
And engineer leaning off for it.
Sure. 3010. I have 90 feet on the primary and 19 feet on the standby.
And 3010 on my side, and 3010 90 on the, well, I just got 90 feet on the standby.
And engineer 3010 90 feet.
Okay. And pilot from the bow man. Sister hook is stowed, the hatch is in place and secure. I'm going out for a walk around. Roger.
And go ahead, the number 3, I'm ready to copy. Okay, fuel is 3,000. Oil 300. No foam, no gel. All up weight 112.012. CAG is 31.79%. Okay, thank you, got it all.
It'll be a while before we have temp save, right?
A little bit, yeah, for sure.
I'll call for the pre-run-up checks once we're around the corner.
So Kermit, we don't do the pre-run-up checks until the second engineer is back in his seat, and he'll announce the status of the doors. He'll also say whether it's the doors are winched or unwinched and all that stuff. So that's kind of what we're waiting for. And once we get around the corner, he'll probably have done his walk around, and then the first engineer is going to tell us all those things, and that's the cue that we can do the pre-run-up checks. But we don't actually do the run-up checks until we get 60 degrees oil temperature.
Yeah, I thought it was 50.
Well, 40 is the start of the green, right?
All right.
But these guys prefer to have 60.
Good.
Yeah, 60 on the oil load, eh? Anything below is not your regulators cycling, eh? Yeah, so it's 40 and 60 out. Yep.
On the thermodynes?
What we actually use is I use 50 and 70 just, but you could go by those figures, it wouldn't be a problem. Right. That temperature regulator, eh? We'll cycle the oil around the cooler.
Yeah.
Until such time as it gets up to temp, which is somewhere around 60 degrees, eh? And then about 75 degrees is all passing through the cooler.
That's a pretty good wind here. You wouldn't take off downwind now, would you?
Oh, you could, but we won't. We'll be into wind for the departure.
You got enough room down there if you lost one, you could still stick it down?
Oh yeah, we got miles up there.
Yeah. I can't remember how far the lake went, because I think when we did my first landing or whatever, it was...
It's probably 20 miles, 15 miles up to the end.
Oh, okay.
Depending if it's still outflowing, we'll do a pickup back here, and then we can turn around Dog Mountain and get back to the base.
Now, this adjustment right here, does that adjust that dial there?
Yes.
Oh, and then, so that's what you're looking at when you're adjusting the dial then?
I'm not, but they are.
No, but if you wanted to, you'd flick these up and you could adjust them, right? I wondered how that works.
When we call for 2400 on the props, or you watch that, and you'll see it go down to it.
Yeah, good point.
It's going to go over this side.
You want to try taxing a little bit there, Kermit?
Yeah.
So where Peter's thinking of going is straight towards that outcrop that's slightly left. He's trying to get away from these houses here, so we're not too close to them.
Yep. I was thinking I might come back here and pick up with this wind.
Yep.
Then we can go around Dog and back to the base.
Yep. Or pick up in Sterling if you want.
Yeah, that's what I mean, down this end.
Yeah, and then go around.
We got good wind and we can get around nice. Walk around is good. The doors are unwinched and there's no water. Fuel panel is closed. Everything else is good.
Excellent. Well, the engineer or second engineer is back in his seat, reporting walk around complete, and the doors are unwinched and no water on board.
Roger, check that. I have control, Kermit, and I'll call for the pre-run-up checklist, please.
Okay.
And you remember, you're doing the flaps and trailing the doors for the pumps.
We got to trail the doors when we get up 16 now? Because there's no water, right?
No, nothing. We're good.
Right. Pre-run-up checklist. Water and hydraulic systems.
And now you say cycling the flaps.
See, it's all you.
Okay, cycling the flaps.
And go up to about 10 and then take it back down the other way and he'll say.
Okay, flaps okay.
Okay, on track service. You're waiting for the engineer to say that, so if he doesn't say that, then you're going to have to do it again, right?
Okay.
Let's try it one more time. Yeah. Hey, Roy, we're going to try cycling the flaps one more time, okay?
Cycling the flaps.
answer him.
Now you say trailing the doors.
Trailing the doors.
And the pump check serviceable.
I like to respond to him just so he knows.
Okay. So what do I say? Just pump the check service?
Roger.
Roger, okay. Good.
Actually, you're acknowledging him as soon as you say trailing the doors. If he didn't say anything, then
You know he's not listening.
yeah.
Okay. Foam gel.
So he said unarmed. I don't know if you heard him, but
Okay.
then you say pre-run up. It's complete.
Pre-run up, checklist complete.
Yeah, and what we're actually checking there with those hydraulic selections is your engine driven pump.
Right. And how are you doing that? Are you just looking,
You're looking for deflection on the hydraulic pressure gauges that correspond to those systems.
right.
And you have two electrical pumps that you have selected off. So the engine-driven supplement your electric pumps, but you want to make darn sure you have a shearer shaft on an engine-driven 1A.
Right. And you just got them on 2 and 3.
That's correct. And pilot engineer, whenever you're in position, have the pressures have stabilized.
Okay, we'll be just a sec here. Right. Engineer pilot, you have 2 and 3, I have 1 and 4.
Engineer has 2 and 3, you have 1 and 4.
Sure.
You should be able to do both those throttles with one hand. It's a little weird at the start, but you'll get used to it. Yeah, do all 4 with one hand. Exactly.
Makes your job harder when I fly the airplane in the run-up.
Yeah.
So we know number 2 is high all the time anyway, Dave.
Yeah, exactly.
Match up your map. Bang on. Fuel flows within 50 of each other.
Yeah, that's lovely.
Check mags on 2.
Mags on 2. Left both. Right both. Left. Both. Right. Both.
Check mags on 3.
Mags on 3. Left both. Right both. Left. Both. Right. Both.
And pilot engineer, run up complete on 2 and 3. I'll take 1 and 4 when you're ready.
You have 1 and 4, I have 2 and 3.
Another one is definitely lagging on the throttle there.
Yeah. Tries to catch up and hurt you.
You move it a whole bunch, then it's loaded up, then it buggers off on you.
Yeah.
We're still within our 1 inch. So I'm suspecting that map indicator is a little bit on the high. Check the mags on 1.
Mags on 1. Left mag. Both. Right. Both. Left. Both. Right. Both.
Check the mags on 4.
Mags on 4. Left both. Right both. Left. Both. Right. Both.
And pilot engineer, run up complete, check all 4 serviceable.
Roger. And first officer pilot, I have a pre-takeoff checklist.
You got the throttles. Pre-takeoff checklist? Roger.
You can go to hot mic on this one if you want, Kermit. It's just that we're getting some noise from that window.
Okay, 1, 2, there we go. Okay, got it. Engineer's checklist.
Underway.
Prop master motor.
Set 2800.
Overhead hatches. Closed left. Closed right. Reverse safety switch is locked. Inboard props are normal. Boost pressure. 2 pumps. How do you see 2 pumps on that?
It's the amount of pressure that's on there.
So you got like 200, 100 in each? Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, okay. Probes are up in green. Dump doors closed in green. Flaps are up on the left, up on the right, and indicating up. Flight controls. Rudders are free and full travel. Ailerons are full and free.
Elevators and ailerons are free and full.
Yep. Ailerons and elevators free and full. Trim tabs. 1, 2, 3 set for takeoff. Emergency dump is down. Hatches and doors.
Hard secure. You're all close up there.
Takeoff briefing. We're going to take off to the west. We'll do a 180, come back, and probably pick up in Sterling Arm. Radios and transponder. Radios are set. Transponder is on 1200 mode C. Seatbelts. Set left, set right.
Engineers are set.
Engineer's checklist.
Complete.
Pre-takeoff check complete. Roger.
Yeah, I wish that 1 and 4 did what 2 and 3 do.
Yeah,
match up perfectly with everything.
Yeah. You're going to want flaps at a certain speed, correct?
You want to change
I'll
our maps
for
tomorrow?
20.
Change out the map gauges tomorrow.
Engineer pilot, you have the power.
I have the power.
Flaps 20. Flaps coming 20. Engineer pilot set climb power, first officer climb set.
Climb power.
Flaps are up. And clean and dry on the left. Clean and dry on the right.
Are we going to be airborne a while? I'll secure the APUs. Probably about 15 minutes, I'm thinking. Probably won't bother shutting them down then, eh?
That sounds good. I'm just going to go in for a scoop in Sterling, all right?
You don't want me to go to the back? Have a look around?
I don't think we'll shut her down there. It's only going to be 15 minutes.
Talking about doing a scoop right away.
Engineer pilot cut 35 inches. We'll hang on to 24.
35, 24 sets.
And 30 inches.
Did you guys do an advisory?
No, I'll do that. Port of Ernie traffic, Mars LYL's just approaching Dog Mountain, 1,000 feet. Approaching Sterling Arm for pickup and back over Port Alberni proper. Kermit, we're gonna be picking up back in here, coming through here, probably around through Dog Mountain, back over the base, and then down to Port Alberni. So you'll do full flap to land, but then you're going to go up, or just leave it at 20?
As soon as I touch down, you bring the flaps on.
Okay, and then you're going to call for 20 when it gets close to, and then milk them up.
Jeff will be helping you there. Engineer pilot, could have 25 inches. 25. And I see you have 24 in the props. Free landing, free pickup check, please.
Free landing. Pickup check underway.
Sure.
Free landing check. Pickup is complete.
Roger. First officer pilot, could have flaps 20.
Flap 20.
Sure.
Yeah, that's even worse than the other one, eh?
You only best put the other one back in.
Kermit, you should probably keep your finger on that and put it to 17 and then go back to off because of that micro switch I told you about. Good thing I didn't enter those.
Clear and right.
Sure. Yeah, that's right.
Because otherwise, if you're not watching, then it might go all the way to 40.
First officer pilot, could have flaps 40.
Flap 40.
And I'm anticipating a 20-second pickup.
Okay.
Okay, 20-second pickup.
So you always look to make sure your clock is zeroed, and it is, so that's good.
20 inches.
You don't really have to worry about the clock at this time because there are lots of things that are going to happen now. First thing that's going to happen after it touches down is you're going to select the flaps up, right? And then as soon as he hands over power and he selects the probes down, then you have to be ready. But
does he call probes down or does he put them down?
he puts them down, he calls them down.
Okay.
Pilot has power.
Yes, sir. Okay, so the briefing is complete. The probes are up in green, the doors are closed in green, the flaps are 40, and the pre-landing pickup is complete. So that's all the things that you would say. It's all done. That's good. After a while, you'll just think about it, and you'll say it.
I knew I was going to say it, I just didn't know when.
As soon as the flaps are 40, you can go through it. So once it gets about 100 feet from the water, you're going to probably put your hand over and get ready for the flap. You won't have to worry about the time for a little while. What Peter is looking at now, he was looking at the ground speed. You see the ground speed at the top of the vertical tape? 82 knots. 78 knots. It's over on the left side of the vertical. Yeah, there you have it. Okay, now select the flaps up.
Flaps coming up.
Engineer pilot, you have the power.
That's fine. So
Probes are going down.
you start your clock. And now put your hand over here. And just be ready to select the probes up when you get to 20 seconds.
The flaps are up and indicated up. Probes up.
Sure.
And the lights are green. Because we could have a probe that's stuck down, right?
First officer, pilot, flaps 20.
Flaps 20.
Now you say flaps are 20.
Flaps are 20.
Engineer pilot said climb power. First officer, flaps up slope.
Climb power.
Flaps coming up.
Yeah, you say flaps coming up slow. So you take them all the way to 10, and then you do about 5 increments to get to 0. good there, Dave.
Base oil.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. We're going to fly by for a leak check there, Daniel.
Sounds good. I'm all ready.
Flaps are up.
Are you guys doing that drop too?
Negative downtown.
No drop then. Well, once that's all over, it's good to check your side. You'll say clean and dry on the right.
Clean to dry on the right.
How did that feel?
Clean dry on the left.
How did that feel, Kermit? Was it pretty good the way that all went? Kind of helps when you got somebody leaning over your shoulder bugging you, right?
Totally, that's great.
So when you select the flaps up, Kermit, you don't have to look out there. That's only on the pre-takeoff checks. So on the after takeoff checks, you just go totally on that gauge.
Yeah, the only thing is all of a sudden the airplane started to roll.
If it starts rolling, then you're going to stop moving the flaps, and then you would have, visual check and maybe try to select them back where they were before the roll started. But at that stage of the game where you're getting airborne, you don't have to look out. So the only difference on this check when Peter calls for it is you're going to be, you'll go through the same thing as you did on the pre-landing pickup check, but the only difference will be the flaps will be 12 instead of 40.
And 35 inches.
35.
This is just a pass, though, to check the doors.
Yep.
And could you maintain 120, Roy? I'm going to start sneaking her down.
Got that. You're going to have to slow her down here, Pete, so that Kermit can do his thing.
Yeah, this is just flying by the base.
Okay, you're not going to go to 12. Okay, disregard what I said, Kermit.
Yeah, 30 inches.
30.
Climb bar.
Just a teeny tiny leak on it, that's about it.
Thank you.
Teeny tiny leak, what the hell is that?
Thank you.
So Kermit, when we're like that, we're totally clean, we got no flaps, and he's in a bit of a turn, and we got weight on. You call the airspeed if you think it's getting low, okay?
Yeah, I was about to.
Yeah. Because we had 0 flap in that case, right?
Hey, engineer pilot, could I have a pre-drop check, please? 24 in the front.
2400 set, pre-drop check is complete.
Roger. And it'll be a westbound to harbor.
Now I do this one.
You can't do it until he gets his flap at 12. You can't do it until he gets his flap at 12. As long as the flap is up, you can't do your stuff.
And 35 inches.
35. Because if you did, the guy might get misled into thinking that the landing checks are complete. Right?
First officer, flap stop.
Yeah, now you can do it.
Okay.
And 30 inches.
30 inches.
Briefing complete. Probes are up and green. Doors are closed and green. Flaps at 12 degrees. Pre-landing checklist is complete.
Roger. 25 inches.
25. Target height?
400 feet.
Okay. You want me to slow her down?
Yes, please.
Now without a load, the flaps can just go straight up.
Yeah, after he releases, you're going to select flap up without a command, and the flight engineer, unless he's otherwise been briefed, he's going to go to climb power.
So as soon as the load's out, I'm going to flaps up.
Yep.
Lovely.
You could brief the flight engineer something different, but if he has been briefed different, he's going to go to climb power. Speed's a little faster, Peter.
125. 120.
There you go.
Flaps coming up.
Roger.
Clean and dry on the right.
Clean and dry on the left.
Sounds good. Get a chance, Pete, I'd like to go to cruise.
Okay.
So when you get there, just to check out this PVP.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to turn around here. And I'll take cruise power.
Cruise power. Port Alberni, Peter, then you're going to set up for landing. Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, I just thought I'd go by.
Yeah.
Colson, sir.
I'm happy with everything back here, Pete, so whatever you want for power, just let me know.
Okay. Roy, we're showing 1950 up here.
Uh, 1950 on what there? Oh, just on the electrical motor there.
Prop RPM.
Yeah, I was just saying you called for cruise. I thought that was 2050.
Yeah, I got 2050 on everything. Our gauges don't quite agree there, Kermit.
Okay, just FYI.
And Sheriff Monica, 2400.
2400. What are you showing there now, Kermit? That's pretty much bang on there, Roy.
Pretty close, about that 2380.
Okay. Gosh, take a look at that tack weight on number 4. That was number 4, that was a bit low.
Say again, is that for me?
Yeah. Was that number 1 gauge that was raced in 1950, or was it?
Yeah, it was the master one.
Engineer Father, could I have a pre-landing check full stop, please?
Your landing check full stop is complete. APUs are on and generated.
Roger. And 25 inches.
25.
Port Alberni traffic, Mars, Lima, Yankee, Lima, be through the approach to runway landing, Sprout Lake, westbound. And 20 inches.
Gauge is good everywhere now, Dave.
Perfect. First officer, product that flaps 20. Flaps 20 coming down. Inches.
Sorry, 25.
Flaps 20. Sir. Flaps 40. Flaps 40 coming down. Briefing complete. Probes are up and green.
20 inches.
Doors are closed and green. Flap set at 40. Pre-landing checklist is complete.
Sure, thank you.
You call flaps up, or I just get a winner coming off the step?
Just bring him up. Pilot has power.
We have power. Okay, so you select
Thought you're going to stall it in there, Peter.
if you got a spare hand, then you would select us. Then you call flaps are up, the reverse safety switch is unlocked.
Flaps are up. Reverse safety switch unlocked.
Roger, flight control boost pumps up, please.
I think I'll have to flap your hand.
He's the one that called that.
Back down.